Hello, good morning. We are in Slate Hill, New York, and we are going for a walk in this beautiful winter wonderland of a park. Tonight it is supposed to have an ice storm. We are supposed to have an ice storm. It has been a crazy couple weeks weather-wise. I've been pet sitting in Matamoros, so that has been a bit challenging with all of the storms that have been taking place. Most nights I've just ended up staying in Matamoros, so that way I didn't have to drive. So I found some interesting prints here. I don't know what animal may have crossed, but somebody was out and about and managed to get across. Actually, a couple somebodies managed to get across the ice. And then over here, one of my favorite things is these lake stars. I love them so much, and you can only find them at the early part of the season, because in order to form, there has to be a very thin sheet of ice, and then it has to snow on top. It pushes the ice down. The capillary action through the snow of the water creates those dendrite-like patterns. I find them to be absolutely magical. Oh, here's another one. There's another one. Not an impressive one, but one nonetheless. So, this time of year, it is super easy to get off track health-wise. I mean, we're not eating the best, we're eating too much, we're not getting out and exercising because it's cold. But truthfully, the best time to walk is when it's cold. It helps boost your immune system, and it helps boost your metabolism, and it helps to burn the brown fat, or make the brown, or what does it do? I believe it increases the brown fat, which is the good fat, and then gets rid of helps you to burn the white fat, I believe. I believe that's how it goes. I'm sorry. We are near a firehouse, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully that is just the noon bell, and it'll only do it that once. Yes. Okay, we got lucky. We are not the first to be through here today. You can see the footprints I'm following, and what looks like it could be dog prints. People do like to walk their dogs down here. It is cold. It's about 19 degrees. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I'm hearing what sounds like a pack of dogs. It could be coyotes, but I'm not positive. I mean, that area is very heavily wooded. So, I mean, anything is possible. If they get closer or they really start hollering, I'll try and zoom into the area where it's coming from. Because when I do that, the microphone for that area gets louder. I don't hear them now, though. Then again, it could just be domestic dogs that were set off by the fire whistle. My aunt had a dog that did that. Like I had said in an earlier video, I grew up in Unionville, New York, and my aunt lived 2 houses down from the firehouse. And any time that whistle went off, she had a dog that looked like Lassie. And that dog would howl like a wolf. She didn't do it any other time. But when that whistle went off, oh my goodness. So that could have been what I was hearing. Kind of wishful thinking on the coyotes, I guess. I love the sound they make. At least once a year, I pet sit in Virginia for my sister-in-law. She has huskies, and they too make those sounds that sound like a wolf. Not always, but sometimes. I love that sound. You hear the tinkling of the ice. I love that. One of my favorite sounds. Lots of these bluebird, I think they're bluebird houses. There's a lot of them along the creek here. In the spring, you see the birds darting about. They do appreciate them. A lot of times, local organizations, 4-H groups, Cub Scouts, they make them. Here we go. More creek and ice sounds. It's really moving pretty good along here. love that sound. Okay. Give you a look of where we've been. We started way over there, made our way all along here. Couple deep breaths, sorry. Walking in the snow is hard work. So, back a couple years ago, I'd say it was 2021. February of 2021. I was not able to climb a flight of steps without being out of breath. Look how pretty that is. Wow. It's so beautiful. Wait a minute, I'm gonna stop talking. Do you hear that? It's so quiet. It's so quiet and so peaceful back here. It's amazing. You can hear the other people in the park talking. That's how quiet it is back here. That had to be dogs being set off by the whistle because I haven't heard them. Okay, so while I catch my breath here, let me explain what I was saying. So I couldn't climb a flight of stairs without feeling like I was gonna have a heart attack. It was that bad, and I was severely overweight. I weighed more than I had ever weighed in my life. So I started with intermittent fasting, and I started walking, and then I would swim one day a week. And And it took me a year and a half, but I was able to lose 66 pounds. And while I would love to lose 30 to 40 more, these days I'm just content to keep it off. And that's why I go on these walks. We are on ice. I know that it's not deep because this is normally a field, but we had a lot of rain before the snow, so I'm gonna bet that it froze. But this is a workout. This walking through the snow with snow boots on, this is definitely a workout. I try to go 3 to 4 miles every day. That's not gonna happen today. On ice again. I love the sound. Gosh, one of my favorite things is when I'm ice skating or ice fishing. I don't actually do the ice fishing, I just go so that I can skate and listen to the sounds of the ice popping. I love the noise that the ice makes. So yeah, we covered this whole area. Then we went through there, did that little field. And now back to the creek on the other side. Still hunting for lake stars. Looks like a dog might have been digging. There's no wind today, so that is nice. We had some crazy wind quite a few days in December. This has been one of the coldest, snowiest, and windiest Decembers in recent memory. It did feel like Christmas though, I'll give it that. Kind of how I remember Christmas as being. Had to actually plan things around the weather. Boy, that's a different ice pattern. Check that out. I am fascinated by ice patterns. That is really cool. I don't know what would cause that. It's interesting. birdhouses. Bridge is slippery. Oops. Almost took a tumble there. Some sort of nest up in that tree. I think I love in winter when you can see the bones of the trees. They did do this path. I didn't know if they would have shoveled this path or not for us. I'm just gonna finish out this loop and head back to my car. Thank you all for joining me on my walk. Video's been pretty long, so I'm gonna let you all go. There's another nest up in the tree up there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but a lot of them. Alright guys, and I hope you all have an amazing 2026. Bye now.